Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk to you about another golf event. This is from a tournament back in August 16th, 2020. And this was one we were looking at a theme of Elvis Presley. It was the anniversary of Elvis's passing. He passed away August 16th, 1977. And we had his date in our tribute here, tribute date on the spreadsheet. And after we had one of our picks, Doc Redman, who was in second place on the third day. After the third day, we had Doc Redman, who was one shot off the lead. Pretty good shape to win the tournament. The only thing that was worrying me was the third round leader was a guy called Si Woo Kim. Now, I could not get a connection from Si Woo Kim to Elvis Presley, but at the same time, this thing is pretty new to me still, this whole spreadsheet stuff. And what I discovered with Liverpool and the other events, the other tournaments, I still wasn't 100% sure that maybe I'm missing something with Woo Kim. Maybe he is connected to Elvis some way. I don't know. But I did take a look, and there is a website where you look at days in history. It's called On This Day. If you type in On This Day into Google, you'll find this website. It brings it up. So I found this event here, Woodstock Festival. This is a pretty big festival back in the 60s. It was 1969. August 16th was one of the days, a 3-day event. August 16th was one of the dates. And I thought, when I saw Woodstock and thought of Si Woo Kim, like Woodstock, I thought, you know what, I better enter this into the program, into the spreadsheet. So what I did was I changed the year from 77 to 69 and did a wee scroll down here. And it didn't take me long to find something. Basically, I'm looking for two, was a August 16th leaves 137 days in the year, and the 33rd prime is 137. I'll just show you real quick here. If you type in 137, it's the 33rd prime number. So I'm looking basically for a 33 golfer in this tournament. So I scrolled down here, kept going, and it didn't take me long. I found this guy right here, and it was 3003 days. That means it's 3003 days from this guy's birthday to Woodstock. So now, who is this guy? So I had to go over to the left here to find out, and this guy's name was Jim Herman. Now I got a dilemma because I have Doc Redman, who is in second place, a shot behind the leader, and Patreon, my Patreon patrons too on Patreon have Doc Redmond. So what do? Do I take my money? Like I think Bet365 are offering me €140 to take out, to cash out right now on Doc Redmond. If I left it in there and Doc Redmond wins, I get about €1,000. So pretty big dilemma for me to think about, and it took me about half an hour debating back and forth what to do. I decided to take my own money and not tell the patrons to do it because I didn't want to risk their money doing it. Plus, this was relatively new to me still, and I was taking a chance just to see what was going to happen. So what I did was I took my €140 out of Bet365, stuck it on Jim Herman, because I looked on the tournament to see where he was at. He was in 4 shots off the lead, not too bad a shape, but if he'd have been further back, I wouldn't have bothered doing it. But he was only 4 shots behind, 50 to 1 shot. I took the 140, put it on Jim Herman, and he ends up the following day starting off birdie, and then a few holes after that, he gets an eagle. I'd say after 5 holes, he's tied for the lead, and he eventually goes on to win the tournament. Here he is, Jim Herman. He shot a 63 on the Sunday, and he wins the Wyndham Championship. That was the tournament on August 16th, and I was pretty excited. I called my family. I called my sister up. I woke her up. I called my friends from Dublin who were up. I woke them up too. The next day we went out to dinner. I bought dinner. I bought drinks the whole day, the whole night long for everybody, and we had a great time. But days where there's 33 involved is a pretty good date to bet on, bet heavy, because if there's a 33, 137 connection, there's going to be, that formula always comes into play on those dates. And I actually, before, there was another one that sticks out in my mind was last year, or maybe the year before, I'm not sure. Whenever May 17th fell on a Thursday, look it up. You look it up on the calendar. There was a tournament, and Mark Leishman that day was ranked 33 in FedEx rankings, and it was the 137th day of the year, May 17th. And they came up on the screen, Mark Leishman and the FedEx Cup 33 inside the wee FedEx Cup beside his name. And I thought to myself, you know what? Let's stick a €10 on him. And he was the first round leader. I think I won like €600 that day on him. So you can win money on 33 dates and 137 dates by backing 33 golfers. And this spreadsheet helps a lot. I do this one. I have another spreadsheet that I do, but it's a lot of work because every tournament's different. There's different players in every single tournament. So it's a lot of work every week updating this and keeping it going for every tournament. And I have another one as well. What I do for, like, say the last tournament they won, I have the dates, the days, the months, the years from that tournament win to the day of the tournament that I'm looking at. So it is a lot of work. But if you want to sign up on Patreon, I only charge like €5, $5 a month actually, to sign up for golf on there. I do NFL as well, so we might check it out. And that's it. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to me on YouTube here. And I hope you guys have enjoyed yourself the rest of the weekend. And I'll talk to you guys later.